Today's video is going to be a little bit of everywhere, guys. I mean, we got Elon Musk. I mean, we got the macroeconomic outlook. Plus, we got how XRP is truly the one. Plus, we got the Ripple versus C lawsuit continuation. So check this out. First of all, Ripple was selected to serve on the IMF's high-level advisory group on fintech. You can't make this stuff up, guys. Why is Ripple everywhere? Say it everywhere, right? Can someone please let me know, right? Then we go down here, Ripple Infrastructure Innovation. Look at this, guys. Regulatory and policy engagement. Bank of England Accelerator Program. Ripple selected to inform the next generation of RTGS payment infrastructure. Then Federal Reserve, faster payments. Ripple was selected to serve on the steering committee of this industry strategic initiative. Then Saudi Arabian Monetary Authority, right? So infrastructure innovation partnership for financial institutions to leverage Ripple for cross-border payments. And then International Monetary Fund, the IMF, which we just got confirmed by yesterday. Ripple was selected to serve on the IMF's higher level advisory group on fintech, right? Ripple being everywhere. Does nobody see what's really happening here? Or is it just me? The great quote-unquote switch to blockchain from major companies / banks plus CBDCs will drive massive adoption on or of blockchain systems. Wait, what is the terminology of this, guys? Look at this 2022 report. The great switch. Major companies are ready for blockchain, but can banks deliver? The great switch. Flip of the switch. You don't see? These people are literally even talking about the damn switch, guys, because the switch literally refers to from the old system to the new. There has to be a switch, a transition period, but is it going to be fast or slow? Which one will it be? Or instant? As we can see, the switch. Flip of the switch. Don't you see? Now, this was posted in 2022. Listen to this though. The advent of central bank digital currencies will drive massive adoption of blockchain systems in the next 3 to 5 years. 3 to 5 years is posted in 2022. 3 years is 25, right? 2025. Don't you see, guys? To 2027, it stays right there. But these CBDCs will accelerate everything, as we talked about before, right? People get used to the new system basically because people are forced to at that point in time, and banks should be doing more to prepare for this. They already have been, guys, right? The rails have been set behind the scenes. Don't you see? Then, so that's happening. What do we see here, guys? Ripple versus SEC case. This just came out. The Ripple defendants have filed their response to the SEC's letter of supplemental authority regarding the SEC's motion for summary judgments, right? Something interesting was stated here, guys. In this case, the threshold issue and source of widespread regulatory uncertainty is whether the Securities Act even applies to defendants' offers and sales of XRP. It does not. What do we see right here from Ashley? The image of a fly being swatted comes to mind when I read this reply. Basically, including extensive factual evidence from the SEC's own files and its communications with third parties showing that reasonable market participants trying to understand what the SEC will permit or prohibit concluded that defendants' offers and sales of XRP were not investment contracts and told the SEC so. Look at this, guys. Wow. Concluded that defendants' offers and sales of XRP were not investment contracts, guys. The SEC is definitely shook, right? All they could do is run, but they can't hide. On a separate note, but related note, I wonder which third parties told the SEC that sales of XRP were not investment contracts, right? A lot of people are supporting Ripple, guys, and XRP at this point in time, right? But remember, this is the Howey test. Will there need to be a new test, guys? Which will be possibly the Ripple test. I mean, that only takes place if Ripple goes to the Supreme Court, if I'm not mistaken, right? Who knows, guys? There's so many different things happening, but as we see right here from Mr. Alderati, sounds familiar. It only took us 18 months and 6 court orders to get documents from the SEC, right? Literally, guys, I can't. I'm done with this show, guys. I'm literally done. How does it take 18 months, right, to just get a few documents, right? I'm pretty sure it was the Hinman docs, guys. The emails from the SEC. That's how you guys know they're super corrupted. Congressmen tell the SEC chair to stop bulking, guys, right? Congressmen. They all hate the SEC, right? All of them do. It sure does mean we are getting closer and closer by the day. Why? What do we see right here, guys? Justin, Ripple just announced that Liquidity Hub is officially open for business, right? Isn't it a little bit odd that all these things are going live, guys, right? Liquidity Hub, all these other events are happening as well. As soon as the Ripple versus SEC case is about to conclude, doesn't that seem a little bit odd and strange? It doesn't, because we told you it's all going to happen at the same time. We are excited to announce that Ripple Liquidity Hub is officially open for business. There you guys go. Liquidity, liquidity, liquidity. Right? Reduce cost and fee trapped capital. Maximize crypto liquidity. Right? A future defined by liquidity, because everything's literally about liquidity. Look what happened though with the banks before, guys. Right? Bank runs were occurring because there wasn't enough liquidity. Don't you see what's really happening? Right? An interoperable future. Interesting. Liquidity Hub is an integral part of Ripple's commitment to helping businesses unlock immediate real-world value through crypto and blockchain. As you guys can see right here, it goes more in depth, guys. But I'll have the link down here so you guys can investigate further, because what do we have here, guys? Elon Musk comes into play, and it seems like this is the perfect plan, guys. We've cracked the code. Listen to this. Twitter is becoming a brokerage app for trading stocks and crypto, and Elon Musk already said they are working on additional payment features. If this vision is executed properly, Twitter could become a very valuable financial services company. Twitter partners with eToro to let users trade stocks, crypto, as Musk pushes app into finance. He's trying to make this into the everything app, guys, right? Because X, as you guys can see, x.com, right? Which is turning into somewhat of WeChat, if I'm not mistaken, guys. But check this out though. eToro, Elon Musk, right? A connection here with who? XRP, or what? XRP. Target, guys, right? Direct hit from digital asset investor. Now from eToro. This is so fascinating. XRP, right? A long time ago, many years ago. Quote unquote dark horse, right? Dark horse. We still don't know if Bitcoin can ever, if Bitcoin can ever be surpassed, but XRP by Ripple Labs just might have a chance. If so, wow! You can't make this stuff, guys. No way, guys. This is the craziest thing, right? This is absolutely crazy. Look at this. They literally stated that they don't know if Bitcoin can be surpassed at one point in time, but they state that XRP might just have a chance if so, but no other coin, guys. We told you XRP is going to be #1. Literally, we got confirmed, folks. None of this, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. BG123 picture, XRP #1, Bitcoin #2 with the XY, the Dixie, the US dollar. Right, stop making this stuff up, because we're not. I had to go back to the Wayback Machine to find this article. So eToro was in discussions about Flare with Ripple yesterday. Coinbase finally drops Flare, and today Twitter announces a partnership with eToro. Right, this all connects with XRP Flare. Right, this ecosystem all together. Not to mention with Twitter or X. Interesting promo for eToro X, guys. Right, and look what they say right here. Look at this. Transactions are conducted at the blink of an eye. Don't you see that it's all starting to make sense? Right? Is it just me, or it's all right there? Right? Hey eToro US, why did you delist XRP if you have a securities license? Right? And then they say that, hey all, it's correct that we stopped supporting trading of XRP in the United States back in late 2020. We are keeping an eye on the situation for developments and will update through our blog here on Twitter if the need arises. I mean, they truly don't want anybody buying XRP, guys, at this point in time. Now, quickly, let's talk about the macroeconomic situation, because things are happening. Now, breaking. March PPI inflation hits 2.7%, below expectations of 3%. So these things were happening, right? Now, the reason why we have to talk about this, guys, because we cracked the code on the master timeline, right? This is the largest monthly drop since inflation peaked in 2022, right? So now check this out. We are 3 weeks out from the next Fed meeting, right? So that's going to be a very important date, which was I think it's May 3rd, guys, right? Yep, the next meeting is going to be taking place at May 3rd, right? Very important date. Futures see a 69% chance of a 25 basis point rate hike in May, high since the banking crisis began. From there, the base case shows at least 3 rate cuts by December. There's an 87% chance of at least 2 rate cuts this year. The Fed's view remains no rate cuts in 2023. This is the biggest Fed to market disconnect we have seen, right? Is that something? So a lot of people are calling for rate cuts this year, right? And whatnot, but the Fed is saying, no, we're not. But they definitely are, guys. Summary of Fed minutes. Now, this is why this is very important. They basically stated Fed officials lower target interest rate due to banking crisis. 2, several officials considering pausing rate hikes in March. That's important. Why? Because they have already considered to pause the rate hikes in March, guys, which means one thing. In the next meeting, they're probably maximum going to go with 25. If not, I believe pause, right? A pause will be very bullish for cryptocurrency stocks in these markets, right? These risky assets and whatnot, guys. Meaning we literally just pump and pump and pump and pump and pump and pump, right? Fed projects mild recession starting 2023. All officials backed. 25 basis point hike in March. U.S. governments ran 378 billion deficit in March. The Fed knows they finally broke something. Exactly, guys, right? The Fed continues to paint this picture that interest rate decisions are unanimous. However, in public statements from officials, they almost disagree on future Fed policy. The Fed wants to appear united in the wake of uncertainty. Expect a similar theme next March, guys, right? We already know the game plan here. Second, pausing in May. March is correct. Then some Fed members consider pausing rate hikes in March, guys, right? With that said, there are certainly Fed members considering pausing in May as well. There you guys go. We got confirmed, guys. The Fed is about to pivot and we're literally about to pump, and everything will, guys, because new Bitcoin rally will continue through 2023, says Bank of America. Bank of America just confirmed this, guys. We're not making this stuff up. The collapse will be taking place 24-25, right? This isn't financial advice, but as we see right here, the banks are supporting us, to say the least. Oh, and you think this is bad right now? Imagine during the collapse, because millennials amassed $3.8 trillion in debt in Q4 of last year alone. Massive debt as rates rise and we head into a recession. What could go wrong? What could go so wrong, guys, right? So many things are happening, guys. People don't even know what's happening at this point in time. But remember, more debt. So they want you dependent on their system, because when it collapses, they want you to be granted with UBI and whatnot, guys, right? This isn't financial advice, but let's prepare, because it seems like we're getting closer and closer by the day. Let's prepare, not financial advice. But it was so fast. See ya.